The arena hums with electric anticipation, a sea of cheering fans bathed in the glow of stadium lights. Magsayo, the Filipino powerhouse, strides confidently toward the ring, his gaze sharp and unyielding, a predator ready to unleash his explosive style. Opposite him, Avelar, Mexico's tenacious contender, enters with a determined scowl, his fists clenched, embodying the grit of a warrior forged in the proud tradition of Mexican boxing. This featherweight clash promises fireworks, a Philippines-Mexico showdown where only one can emerge victorious in this high-definition spectacle. The crowd's roar sets the stage for a battle of skill, heart, and raw power. The bell rings and the fighters spring into action. Magsayo, compact and coiled, darts forward, his jab snapping out to test Avelar's defenses. Avelar, with his rangy frame, counters with a slick 1-2, his footwork crisp as he angles away. The opening round is a tactical dance, both men probing for weaknesses. Magsayo lands a stinging left to the body, drawing a slight grimace from Avelar, who responds with a quick right hand that grazes the Filipino's cheek. Magsayo's looking to close the distance early, the lead commentator notes, voice rising over the crowd. But Avelar's keeping it technical using that reach. Avelar's got to watch Magsayo's power, the second commentator adds. One mistake and this could end quickly. The round ends with both fighters exchanging jabs, neither gaining a clear edge, but the tension is palpable. The crowd, sensing the brewing storm, chants Magsayo's nickname, Magnifico, as he returns to his corner, eyes locked on his opponent. Round 2 escalates the intensity. Magsayo, now warmed up, presses forward, his punches carrying menace. He digs a hard right to Avelar's ribs, the impact reverberating through the arena. Avelar, unfazed, slips a looping left and fires back with a sharp uppercut that catches Magsayo off guard. The Filipino shakes it off, his expression fierce, and counters with a 3-punch combination that forces Avelar to retreat. "What a pace," the commentator exclaims. Magsayo's turning up the heat, but Avelar's got answers. Slow-motion replays show the precision of Avelar's uppercut, Magsayo's head snapping back, yet his resolve unbroken. By the third round, the fight erupts into a slugfest. Magsayo, his confidence surging, unloads a flurry of punches, targeting Avelar's body to sap his stamina. Avelar fights back, landing a crisp right cross that rocks Magsayo's head. The crowd roars as the two trade blows in the center of the ring, each punch met with a counter. "This is boxing at its finest," the commentator shouts. Magsayo's power against Avelar's heart. A late left hook from Magsayo buckles Avelar's knees, but the Mexican stays upright, his eyes burning with defiance as the bell rings. Round 4 shows signs of wear on both fighters. Avelar's breathing is heavier, his movements a touch slower, while Magsayo's relentless pressure begins to take its toll. The Filipino traps Avelar against the ropes, landing a punishing left to the midsection. "Those body shots are brutal," the commentator observes. Magsayo's breaking him down. Avelar, however, digs deep, firing a desperate combination that catches Magsayo flush on the jaw. The Filipino stumbles but recovers, grinning as if relishing the challenge. The round ends with a heated exchange, both men refusing to yield. The 5th round marks a shift. Magsayo's aggression becomes surgical, his footwork cutting off Avelar's escape routes. A thunderous right hand lands on Avelar's temple and the Mexican's legs wobble. "He's hurt," the commentator yells, the crowd leaping to its feet. Avelar clinches to survive, his face etched with strain, but Magsayo's onslaught is relentless. A vicious uppercut snaps Avelar's head back and the arena erupts. Magsayo's in control now, the second commentator notes. Avelar's hanging on, but he's taking serious damage. The bell rings and Avelar staggers to his corner, his team working frantically to revive him. Round 6 is a showcase of Magsayo's dominance. He stalks Avelar with predatory precision, his punches crisp and devastating. Avelar, battered but defiant, lands a counter right that briefly halts Magsayo's advance, but the Filipino's power is overwhelming. A crushing left to the body forces Avelar to lower his guard, and Magsayo follows with a right hand that rocks his opponent. The crowd chants Magnifico, as Avelar's legs betray him, yet he refuses to fall. Avelar's heart is unreal, the commentator says, but Magsayo's on a mission. The round ends with Avelar surviving, but his corner's concern is evident. The 7th round arrives and the arena is a cauldron of noise. Magsayo, sensing the finish, comes out swinging. Avelar, his energy sapped, Tries to keep him at bay with jabs, but Magsayo's head movement is too sharp. The Filipino slips a right hand and counters with a devastating left hook that lands clean on Avelar's chin. The Mexican's knees buckle and the crowd surges. "He's in trouble!" the commentator screams. Magsio pounces, unloading a barrage, left to the body, and a final right cross. Avelar collapses to the canvas and the referee waves it off. The fight is over. The arena explodes as Magsayo raises his gloves, his team rushing to embrace him. Avelar, helped to his feet, nods in respect, his face a mix of exhaustion and pride. Replays capture the knockout in vivid detail. The left hook that stunned Avelar, the right cross that ended it. "What a finish," the lead commentator exclaims. "Mark Magsayo just delivered a masterclass." His partner adds, "Avelar fought like a warrior, but Magsayo's power was unstoppable." In the post-fight scene, Magsayo grabs the microphone, his voice steady. "This is for the Philippines," he says, the crowd roaring. "Avelar's tough, but tonight was my night." Avelar, checked by the doctor, shares a respectful nod with Magsayo. The official announcement blares, "Mark Magsayo defeats Isaac Avelar via knockout. Round 7. The early exchanges, the knockout that silenced the arena. The narrator's voice returns, rich with gravitas. Tonight, Mark Magsayo sent a message to the featherweight division. Isaac Avelar fought valiantly, but the Filipino star was unstoppable. This is boxing at its peak, raw, intense, unforgettable. The screen fades to black, text appearing. Mark Magsayo versus Isaac Avelar, knockout, boxing fight, HD.